One day you're just scrolling through backpack.tf and see an unusual hat worth 25 keys being sold for 21 keys. Your first reaction may be to purchase this unusual without much thought due to the possible 4-key profit later on. Well, unfortunately, it isn't so simple as there are many pros and cons to such a transaction. Let's go find out if it's really worth quick selling and the reasons behind people quick selling. Hey peeps! It's your one and only Dr. Meme Dog, and today I'll be discussing quick selling within the TF2 economy and why people sell their items for less than they are actually worth. Like I always state in my videos, to prevent from anyone being triggered, know that there may be some opinions that I may say throughout the video. Well, let's start off with the basics. What does it mean to quick sell? Quick selling is when a person sells their item for a certain percent lower than the actual market value in order to convert it into pure in a shorter period of time. Let's take a festive wrench for example. Currently the backpack.tf value of a festive wrench is 13 or fine. So let's say it may take me up to a week to sell it for that price, but if I list it for a price like 11.33, then there's a chance I may sell it as quick as within a day instead of a week. So the pro would be that I sold this item much quicker and saved time, but at the same time, the con would be, if I waited, I could have sold it for as much as 1.66 more. Quick selling is based off of percentages, so in this case someone would profit about 13%, so the higher you go, the more profit there is, although the percentage may stay the same. If the same person wants to sell a 54 key unusual for 47 keys, there's about 7 key profit, which is still 13% profit when compared to the price of backpack.tf. Now here's some important things I should tell you about quick selling. When an item is being quick sold, it usually means there is a low demand for it on the market. Some collector items may be hard to sell because of a low demand, which means a lot of the people will sell them for under a backpack.tf price to get pure and purchase an item they want, or an item with a higher demand. Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to find items such as keys or earbuds for a price significantly lower than backpack.tf price? Well, now you know. These items are very popular on the market and there's a high demand for them, which means it's practically impossible to buy a key for 21 or fine when the backpack.tf price is 23 or fine. Usually trading for items with a high demand is quick, but the profit is small. Some traders will purchase keys for 22.88 or fine and sell them for 23 or fine in order to profit a scrap, but in a short amount of time. Now you're probably wondering, why should you quick sell some items even if you're generally a patient person? Let's say you have an unusual worth 30 keys and it doesn't have the best effect. You look around trading sites for the same hat and realize people are selling it for as low as 25 keys. Now because plenty of people are selling it for that price, there's two things that are very probable. One, you will not sell your 30 key hat for 30 keys because basically everyone is selling it for 25 keys. And two, the price soon will drop to 25 keys. In this case, it is a good idea to sell the hat as quick as possible for the best price because there is a good chance the regular price of the hat will be 25 keys. While the hat is still technically worth 30 keys on backpack.tf, it is best to try to quick sell it for a price like 26 keys because soon your price will be more than the value of the hat. I personally sold many items as a quick sell because there was no one that would want to purchase my item for the backpack.tf price. That's why I recommend to all the traders out there to do more research on the true value of some items because backpack.tf may not be accurate 100% of the time. Now as you know, in many of my videos, I grab my friends' opinions on certain topics and state them during quote time. Well in this video, I decided to grab opinions of some professional traders that have made their way up to items such as golden pants, high tier burning flames hats, and many other really valuable items. So let's go see what they have to say about quick selling items.
It's quote time.
Quick selling isn't worth it in the sense that you're losing money/profit, but it's certainly beneficial in other aspects. Most obvious one is the convenience of instantly selling an item for pure, albeit cheaper, instead of having to wait weeks or even months to get full price, which is helpful for those looking to cash out or to dispose of hard to sell item. In this case, I'd say that there's value in quick selling since time is money. As others mentioned, how you use the keys/funds from quick selling will determine if it's worth it or not, whether it's used to earn profit or to fund personal expenses. Well, it depends on the items you're quick selling. If they are hard to sell, then yes, it's worth a quick sale. For me, I usually quick sell hats I don't need or I don't like, and with the keys I get, I buy golden pants or other quick sales that are very popular and affordable to everyone. Quick selling, for me, is usually something I do when hats/items I'm trying to sell have either been recently changed or recently priced. In my opinion, a quick sale should never take place if you have even the smallest possibility of selling for a decent or full price. Always be patient and use quick sales as a fallback, not as a goal. If you do end up quick selling, however, remember to invest the pure you gain back into items that you know won't require another quick sell. Quicksells vary from item to item. However, it's best to get rid of bulky, hard to sell items for sure. It's best to think about it from an opportunity trade-off side. For example, if it takes you 2 months to sell a 200 key unusual, that'd be 2 months that 200 keys worth of unusuals is held up, as compared to quick selling it for, let's say, 75% for about 150 keys. If you as a trader think you can make more profit in 2 months with about 150 keys pure versus 50 key profit, that would be your trade-off for quick selling your unusual. From these quotes, we can learn that quick selling should only be done when we're in a rough situation. Business Love stated that we should almost never quick sell and be patient, so we get the full price out of an item. And if you are in a situation that you must quick sell, then be sure that the pure from the quick sell is invested into items that have a high demand and can be sold for full value or even a bit over the full value. So quick selling is a decent strategy to get rid of unwanted items for pure if they are hard to sell for regular price. Like Andrew stated, sometimes it's even better to quick sell because instead of wasting time waiting, you could quick sell that item and use the pure to profit double of what you lost due to quick selling in the first place. Now let's put you in a different situation. Imagine this. It's a cold Sunday evening, you're sipping on hot chocolate to keep yourself warm, meanwhile you're scrolling through backpack.tf. You see a listed nuts and bolts bombing run for 9 keys, while its original price is 10 keys. Without much hesitation, you buy the unusual with pure and wait off a day before you try to sell it. Well, if you didn't do much research, there is always the possibility of the unusual being duped, the effect being cancerous, or a high amount of the same hats out there with a low demand. Therefore, if you're buying a quick sell, know that there's a reasoning behind someone selling a hat for a lower price than it is actually valued at. If you're generally a patient person, feel free to buy an item being quick sold, and you can always try selling it for a full price yourself. As for a person that is quick selling, make sure you don't quick sell an item before you actually try selling it for the full price, as there might be that one person out there that'll buy it for the actual price. But I'd like to thank you a lot for joining me today, and a big thanks to our pro traders who shared their opinions on quick selling. Also, be sure to drop a like and share this video with a friend or two. I'll see you in the next video. Bye peeps, have a nice day.